And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, and welcome to Monday morning. I know I grumble something every Monday morning about how fast the weekend went, but I'm telling you, I really think they are getting shorter. It just, woof, and they're over. Yeah, I worked on some technical things, and the next thing I know, it's now. So I hope your morning is going well for you. 65 as you're waking up. We're going to have a high of about 85 today. We'll give you all the details in between those two temperatures of what is expected today. Glad you're aboard and coming to watch today. We want to welcome our special guests that will be here at 8 a.m. Chris Reed will be joining us, the Man of the Year. I hope you'll join us beginning there with Candace and I, and we'll talk to him and see what his wife dressed him like today. All this coming up at 8. I hope you'll join us to see what Chris has to say. On top of all of this, today is a holiday, Columbus Day. Or at least it is in most American cities. There are those who have defied that and changed the name of that. But at the end, it's still Columbus Day, whether they recognize it or not. It is a national holiday. So that will affect banks and any government businesses that you had to take care of today. So expect that. School is out for fall break today and tomorrow in Lauderdale County schools, and I think Kemper as well. I want to say Winston County still has today out also. So that's a quick look at what's going on out there. A shape of if you drive to town and you can't get in somewhere, that's why. Shake the door and they don't answer. So that means mail is probably not going to run today. You put it in the mailbox and it'll be there waiting tomorrow. Good morning to Sylvia Stewart. How are you doing? Tommy Ainsworth is up. Connie Johns watching from Meridian today. Terry Ray along with Miss LaWanda Grantham. J. Star Haywood, morning. Steve Wanda McKinnon is up today on a beautiful day. We'll tell you what the temperature is, and there is a possibility that we're going to get some cooler weather toward the weekend. We'll do the breakdown on that also. That'll be good to know. Finally, some cool stuff on our way as we're into October. Already the 11th. Can you believe that? That's almost the midway point. And I warn you, every headline that I see, and I just posted this, and we'll talk about this morning with Candace and I, as we look at this, the story right here. 146 ships are anchored in Los Angeles. Why? There's a lot to this, and we'll tell you why products aren't reaching the shelves of American. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, there's nothing made in America anymore. Yeah, you're right. Looks like somebody would do something about that, doesn't it? I don't run the country, but boy, I sure got some ideas. That's one of the things that's happening today. Let's turn our thoughts now and move it toward the weather today to get you started there.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
All right, as we begin this day, we go back on our coldest and what we had going on. Let me hit that button so it'll look better. Our record highs and record lows of the day. 1990, we were sitting at a high of 90 degrees on this date, some 31 years ago. In 1964, it was cold. A record low for this day, 34 back in 64, and that would be a ferocious winter from what I'm told of everybody that was around. It was a cold one for sure. As we move forward and we look at that forecast for today, we're looking somewhere between 85 to 87. We've got the National Weather Service going just a tad higher there with a high of 87 today. As we go up through Philadelphia, we're looking at 88 in these areas here, all there through Noxapater, and we go south to Laurel, 88 as well. As we go west, it'll be warmer as we go through there and through the Mississippi Delta from Vicksburg to Greenwood in that Delta area, 91 degrees, a warm one. So when will it turn cool? We're getting close to that. As we go to Alabama, a little cooler on that side of the state line there. 84 in Fayetteville. We'll get up to about 85 there through Livingston, Alabama, and down through Toxie, Alabama, and those areas there. 85 at Tuscaloosa. The further east we go, a little bit cooler. Alex City, 83, down to Dothan, Alabama, with a high of 85 as well. As we look at what's going on with the tropics, this is still bringing the rain here to the Carolinas, North Carolinas. This is going to bring a lot of thunderstorm activity here off the coast right in here. 0% chance of it now becoming anything. There's a 20% chance of this one turning into something and a 30% chance. We'll watch this over the next couple of days. I think this, in the end, would have a higher chance of doing something more so than this one. But we'll watch it. This is 5 days out that we've got this 20 and 30%, so nothing's going to happen in the next 24 hours for it to become anything big. We'll watch it, see what happens over the next 48 hours as we'll extend that 5-day forecast on that, but not big chances of either one of these becoming anything. As we move forward and we look at this, finally we start seeing this. You see this blue? That means possibly some cooler weather in the western side of Mississippi. That's good news. Kind of normal over most parts of Mississippi over the next 6 to 10 days, and cooler weather there in Texas. I know that they're glad to finally see something like that. So after we look at this, let's go ahead and look at our breakdown of what we've got for the week for the next 7 days. And here we go. As we get into this, we see that today we've got that high of 85. The National Weather Service back and forth in between 85 to 87. We're going to go with 85 for the high today, but gusty. We're going to have gusts of about 20 miles an hour. And I put that in the description there. If you're toting papers today, hold on to them because it'll jank it. When's the last time you heard that word? Jank it out your hand and make your papers fly. I've chased stuff all over the yard before. It happens. Tonight, we'll get down to a 20% chance of showers with a low right at 70, 69 to 70 there. 10% today. As we move into tomorrow, one of our biggest chances of rain early in the week there. We'll get a 30% chance of showers in the afternoon after 1 o'clock tomorrow. High of 85, though, but otherwise mostly sunny. Not a large chance at all there. As we get down to tomorrow night, 66 for that low. We go into Wednesday with 0% chance of rain and 86, 66 that night. And as we go through the week, as you'll see here, we finally start seeing this. That chance of rain moves in on Friday. High of 85. Saturday, a little cooler. 77, and by Sunday, look at that, 72 degrees on Sunday. If that isn't almost like being in the mountains, I don't know what is. It's as close as we can get to it. Only a 10% chance of rain as you head off to church coming up Sunday. So we start out very warm this week, and by the weekend, temperatures start taking a little bit of a turn there as we head toward that weekend forecast. All right, let's go ahead another 7 days and get into mid-October here. As we look at this, nothing but 70s. By the 18th, a week from today, we're looking at a high of 73, where we're looking at 85 today. So that's a 10, 12 degrees difference a week from today. And that's where that cooler weather starts showing up there. 75 on Tuesday, and for the most part next week, 75 to 72. Look at that. Not bad at all. So we've got great weather ahead of us as we start to see the temperatures kind of climb down over the next 7 days. Not bad at all. So we're looking at 80s this week. 2 weeks from now, or actually we'll put that at 8 days, we start seeing a little bit different there as we hit the weekend there and things start cooling down. I'm excited. I don't know about you, but that means a lot of things. Football weather means we get to eat chili in peace and cool weather. It just isn't right sitting outside eating chili without it in a bonfire. So things are shaping up there. So as this comes about, and I always remind you, we have 2 times a year that we really watch tornadic activity. This will come again in November as our next highest season of this in Mississippi, and be prepared for that. Talk to our friends at the Precast Group, where that's what they do every day. They build storm shelters to protect you and your family. Take some peace of mind. If you've never had one of these, drive out. They'll let you look at these before it's delivered. You can have it installed. This little building here weighs about 20,000 pounds. That's a solid steel door. That's concrete. Nothing going through that. This can be bolted to a concrete pad. It'll be there forever. It can be delivered out, and if you're building your home, you can have it installed as a closet, however you want to do that. But if you've already got your home built, this is what it'll look like on the outside there. You can do your seating arrangement any way you want to, or choose the type that's put in the ground. Either way, it's a comfort. You can take your pick there. 482-0003, the Precast Group. When it comes for peace of mind, make sure to see them when it comes to tornado shelters, and they'll help you there. See them. That's the Precast Group. Again, we'll be kicking off the morning show in about an hour and 20 minutes from now. Chris Reed will be joining us, the Man of the Year that you voted in the Meridian Star Reader Choice Awards. It'll be nice to have him in to see how he's been doing. He'll tell us all about that and what he's doing with the police in Marion. Yeah, all that's right around the corner. That's coming up this morning. Candace will be here as well. She's about got the makeup ready, and she'll be here in just a few as we begin this Monday here at Scotty Ray's Weather. And don't forget, if you hadn't had a chance, so many people already have you seen the video yet of what went on, that big, large boom that happened early Saturday morning? Everybody was going, what was that? Well, we've got the footage of that listed on the page. We put it on there yesterday. And if you haven't watched it yet, of the demolition of part of the coal plant coming down, take a look at that. Interesting. That's on my page. You can just scroll back a couple of posts and find that video footage. All right, we'll see you in just a little over an hour here. Good morning to Bree Packer, Lily and Glenn. How are you? Also, Karina Jones is with us, Miss LaWanda Grantham as well. We'll be back very shortly here at Scotty Ray's Weather. Look to see you soon.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by